Hello there and welcome back, you lovely lot. Today we have a very pretty pink springtime inspired acrylic design for you. Now my thinking was, it's so miserable outside. It's like one day it's cloudy, then it's raining, then we do see a bit of sun, then the clouds come back out and then it rains again. So we don't know if we're coming or going, do we guys? So I thought, right, I'm going to do a very pretty springtime set. So this is what I've done for you today. So we start on the little finger. Now all the products used today are Glitterbels, and I went down first with a wash of baby powder because I'm going to go in with Elise, the Ambassador's pre-mixed acrylic glitter, and that has big chunks in it. So bearing that in mind, I didn't want to see through the nail bed or anything like that, so I put a wash down first, make sure I got coverage, and then went over with this glitter. As you can see there, got some beautiful big hexes, there's diamonds and shards, and oh, there's nothing this glitter hasn't got. So so I put that down and then patted it flat to make sure there was nothing protruding out of that nail. Keep it nice and thin, pressing that down, and then we leave that to set. Then we move on to the thumb, and here we go in with Pinkie Pie. Now I really wasn't happy with this bead at all. It was far too wet. I didn't drain the brush off enough at all, so I decided to flatten it out, get it smooth as I can. This is going to be a glitter fade, and then I'll go in with another bead, only this time drain the back of the brush so that that bead is a more solid colour. And as you can see here, much better. So I place that at the cuticle, tuck that in, make sure I'm happy, and then I come in with Elise, that pre-mixed Ambassador's glitter, and I do a trail down the right hand side, bringing it up to the centre, and then fill that tip. I like this look, it's a preferred look for myself. I first saw this on Sonia Williams' YouTube channel, and I totally agree with her. It elongates the fingers and the nails, and it just has a very slimming effect. Here I am now, just patting that in, blending it into just a little bit of glitter on the end of my brush, so there's not a solid line, it fades into that Pinkie Pie on the nail bed. Make sure that's all flat. When I'm happy with that, leave that to set and move on. Now guys, you're about to witness a first for me. I'm going to do a vertical ombre. I know, shoot me now. Right, okay, so I'm thinking, what's the best bet? How am I going to achieve this? So I have baby powder on the left, Pinkie Pie on the right. Do I go in wet beads? Do I go in with medium beads? So I'm going in, I'm blending it in the centre, and then I go up to the tip. And I'm thinking, oh my god, I've got no room, where am I going to put it? I've got no nail estate to blend or whatever. I still need it to look dark pink on one side, pale pink on the other. Oh dear, why do I do this to myself? So I'm thinking, right, don't panic. What we'll do, small beads, tiny beads. So that's what I do at the tip, excuse me. So that's what I do at the tip. I go in with small beads of the darker pink and work my way down, blending in the middle where I can. And then I go in at the cuticle, go in with a solid colour of that Pinkie Pie, bringing it down gently, blending it in the middle where I can, patting it flat, and I'm thinking, right, okay, going with small beads, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm winging it, and we're learning what works best. If any of you guys have any tips on how I'm going to achieve this, please leave a comment below. Any help is welcome here, I tell you. So here we are with the darker colour again, and I'm trying to blend that back, trying to keep the line. Then I've gone too much over to the left, so I'm like, right, okay, brush it out, get a little bit more not marshmallow, baby powder, and a bit wetter, and just blend that in. And that's what I did. So I'm very conscious of blend, straight line, making sure I've got distinctive colour on each side. I was really quite happy with that for my first time. Not bad, eh? Not bad. Right, okay. Now we're going into the pointer finger, and we're doing a marble. What can I say? First of all, when I do a marble, I go in at the cuticle area, and I like to get that nice and deep, and I go in with the darkest colour and the lightest colour, which is normally sand. Absolutely brilliant. Can work that. Not this. Geez, I had Snowdrops white and Pinkie Pie. Only when I tried to just blend them a little bit together, I ended up just with this very soft pale pink. So I shot myself in the foot there, didn't I? So I'm using 4 colours in this marble. I am using baby powder, marshmallow, Snowdrops white and Pinkie Pie. I struggled, I'm not going to lie. I left it all in, but it just wasn't marble. And I tell you who the culprit was. Marshmallow. She is highly pigmented, metallic, very strong colour. She does not want to move. So I'm picking up my beads individually like I always do, small wet beads. Thread my brush through. Normally not a problem. Today, not so clever. So I'm not going to panic. I carry on. Then I come in here with that dark pink, that Pinkie Pie, very, very tiny tiny bit on the end of my brush, and I just thread that through to make the pink more distinctive. The white sticks out all right, but I found the baby powder and the marshmallow just looked, there's just no distinctive in the colouring, and I needed it to be more marbly. Is that a word? Marbly? Well, it is now, guys, it is now. I just made it up, so that's it, it's in there. So here I am with a little bit more of the Pinkie Pie. So once I'm happy with that, and I really was, it looks so pretty, then I go in with a little bit of Elise. Now around the edge of the pot, I did see that there were the finer particles of glitter there. So I dipped my my brush tip into the end of that and threaded it very gently through that marble. I just wanted a little bit. Make sure I go around the edges as well. It's not just about what's on top, because there's a C curve in there. Make sure you go around the edges, keep those side walls in, and then we move on. Now, here is Marshmallow. This is the culprit. This is the metallic, highly pigmented. Now, after my experience with the, that's what we're going to call it. We're going to call it experience. After my experience with the marble, I decided to leave a little bit more monomer in my brush, work a little bit better. But no, it didn't work like that at all. I just struggled. I struggled with this colour in general. So what I did was, in the end, after I messed it up, I just decided working small beads, brush it out. I needed a full coverage of this colour on this nail. It's beautiful colour. I really, really like it. It's just a really difficult powder to use. You can see me struggling. So I come in with those beads. I've decided, blend it back, brush it out, just brush, stroke it down. That's it. I'm patting those sides. Bit at the tip. The tip was rather sparse. I needed the colour to be solid. Brush it back and swipe it down. Okay, so off camera I then capped it in clear, filed, buffed it, and then we're coming in with the top coat. Now, I've got another first for you. Why am I doing it on camera? Why would I do that? Because I'm learning. Because I want to show everybody, that it's not as scary, and we all have to start somewhere. So I've never done a bling nail, ever. I see some of the top techs, Annabelle, Bethany Stockle, so they do some amazing things with these gems and Swarovskis. Now, I've purchased some Swarovskis for myself, and I thought I need to practice. So I got some gems, and I thought, right, let's go. So I got some big ones, and I look at it and I'm like, oh my god, it takes over the nail. Is it too big? Is there such a thing as too big? Oh, I don't know. I really don't know, and I doubt myself. I know I do. But anyway, so I thought, right, so I'll get some stones out, put some at the side, and I put an idea next to me of how I want it. So I want a bit of a cluster at the bottom, big baby in the middle, and I put it on the widest part of the nail so that it doesn't look out of place and stupid. I didn't want it to look daft. These are some beautiful pink gems. So I thought to myself, right, okay, so I'll do a trail up to the tip. But once I get going, guys, I couldn't help myself. I kept dipping back into the pot for some more. Oh, well, I could put some there. Oh, there's a gap there. Let's fill it with crystals. I had no self-control. None. It went. When I saw these pretty sparklies, it was tatty bye. Okay. So here you can see me now, fixing these gems on with Kiara Sky base. Now what I'm doing there is just checking that it doesn't go over the side of the nail. I don't want it protruding. I don't want it to mess with the shape that I've worked so hard for. So that's what I was just doing. I was just making sure that they were in. So I'm at the bottom and I'm like, right, okay, I'll just put one at the bottom there, a little one. And I look at it and I'm like, no, it needs some more. So I get my gems out again and I get some smaller stones and I'm going to put them round. So I put them down on one side. Then I run out of the size of gems, so I have to go back and get some more. Pour them into my little pot. And the design that I put on the mat, you know, was what I was going to do. Totally went out the window, and I was now just picking up gems and just filling the beautiful nail with beautiful pink stones. So I'm looking at it, nudging them into place. Oh, there's a gap there. Let's put some in there. Guys, I couldn't help myself. What's wrong with me? I've never done crystal placement, and all of a sudden there's no stopping me. So then I decide to fit one more on the tip there. Don't want to go too close to the edge. That's what I was worried about. So I'll put a little baby one on there. I'm like, oh my god, it looks really nice. There's the Kiara Sky base, just to show you what I stuck it on with, and look at that. I had to show you, I had to share that with you. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video and shared the experience of placement of the gems and the ombre vertically. I know I've got some work to do. I'll be working on it and I'll be taking you with me. If you're not subscribed already, I would love it if you did. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Until next time, bye.